Have you ever wondered how archaeologists piece together the puzzle of ancient civilizations, understanding not just what was left behind, but when and how it all relates? The techniques of stratigraphic excavation are primarily guided by four fundamental geological and archaeological principles: the law of superposition, the principle of original horizontality, the principle of original continuity, and the principle of uniformitarianism. These bedrock concepts allow us to interpret the layers of the Earth as a timeline of human history. Let's dive into why these principles are so powerful. The law of superposition is perhaps the most well-known. It simply states that in any undisturbed sequence of geological or archaeological layers, the oldest layer will be at the bottom and the youngest layer will be at the top. This provides a direct relative dating sequence. Then we have the principle of original horizontality, which posits that layers of sediment are originally deposited horizontally or nearly horizontally. If we find layers that are tilted or folded, we know that some geological process occurred after their deposition. The third guiding idea is the principle of original continuity. This principle suggests that sedimentary layers extend laterally in all directions until they thin out at the edge of the depositional basin or encounter a barrier. This means we can infer the former extent of a layer even if it has been partially eroded. Finally, the principle of uniformitarianism states that the natural processes operating in the past are the same as those operating in the present. This allows archaeologists to use observations of modern processes, such as how rivers deposit sediment or how people discard waste, to understand ancient site formation. Applying these principles in the field means meticulously excavating a site layer by layer, or by what we call strata. Archaeologists carefully remove each distinct layer, recording its characteristics, the artifacts within it, and its relationship to the layers above and below. This careful stratigraphic control ensures that objects found together within a single layer are understood as roughly contemporary, representing a specific period of human activity. It is crucial to document not just the artifacts themselves, but their exact three-dimensional provenience within these layers, which is their precise location and context. An essential tool for formally recording these complex relationships is the Harris matrix, developed by archaeologist Edward Harris. The Harris matrix is a diagrammatic representation that visually illustrates the temporal sequence of archaeological strata and features, providing a coherent framework for understanding the depositional history of a site based directly on the principles of superposition and continuity. It is a fundamental way to manage and interpret stratigraphic data. Ultimately, by understanding and rigorously applying these stratigraphic principles, archaeologists can transform a complex jumble of buried remains into a structured, chronological narrative. This allows us to accurately reconstruct past environments, human behaviors, and cultural changes, giving voice to the silent stories beneath our feet and providing a clear, reliable window into our shared human past.